Now in 4 News Now at 6, license revoked. Why the security company involved in dragging a woman out of a town hall meeting in Coeur d'Alene is being labeled a public threat.
Enjoy the outdoors this weekend. I'm tracking a change in the weather on the way in your First Alert forecast.
A local elementary school shuts down for the rest of the year over safety concerns. We'll show you how the Moses Lake School District plans to get students back to class. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Hi, I would like to file a police report on these guys. I have scratches and bruises all over.
This is newly released body camera footage from the Coeur d'Alene Police Department showing what happened after a security company dragged a woman out of North Idaho's town hall in February. Since this incident, public records reveal the city of Coeur d'Alene has permanently revoked the security company's license to operate.
Yeah, the police chief called the security company Lear Asset Management an immediate danger to the safety of the public.
This man is assaulting me! This man is assaulting me!
Here is video from inside the town hall that has since gone viral. Marissa Rio looked through public records today and gives us a rundown on why the city believes Lear is a threat to public safety.
Teresa Borenpol is the woman seen in both those videos we just saw. She interrupted the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee's town hall several times before being physically removed. She is heard asking who the men are that are physically removing her. This foreshadows the issues that have recently come to light.
People are sitting on me. I'm asking them, who are you? Who's arresting me?
In newly released body camera footage, Teresa Borenpol repeats to a Coeur d'Alene police officer that she doesn't know who the men are who dragged her out of the town hall. Today, the Idaho GOP released this statement announcing its support for the KCRCC. It read in part, newly released police body cam footage and videos from the event provide a clearer picture of what transpired. These materials confirm that security personnel were professional and clearly identified. But in the city's revocation letter sent to Lear, it said it established a failure to comply with city code as you and your agents failed to wear clearly marked uniforms. This video shows that security agents do not have clearly marked uniforms. City code requires that uniforms worn by security agents must be clearly marked with the word security on both the front and back. That is not shown here.
As far as I'm concerned, I have random men accosting me.
Emails obtained by 4 News Now show Coeur d'Alene Police Chief Lee White asked the city to revoke Lear's license last April. He mentioned 2 other companies and said, I discussed with each of them my concerns regarding how closely their uniforms and our vehicles resemble local law enforcement and the fact that there have been instances of the public confusing them with peace officers. Emails show that the city attorney recommended the licenses be suspended, not revoked at that time. You can read more on what other codes the city found Lear to be in violation of on our website at KXLY.com. In studio, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Marissa, thank you. If you have plans in downtown Spokane this weekend, you may want to leave a little early. Parking could be hard to come by because of all the events in the area.
First, you have the State B Basketball Championships happening at the Spokane Arena. It is semifinal Friday right now. Across the street at One Spokane Stadium, the Zephyr will play their first home game since late October against the Carolina Ascent tomorrow night. Then there's also the Home and Gardening Show happening at the Convention Center.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker is joining us now. And Chris, we can't forget everyone's coming downtown to enjoy nice weather, go shopping, do whatever they can. It is busy.
It is busy, and thankfully, one thing that is kind of a bummer and when you're walking around downtown and parking is if it is raining, it is going to not be doing that this weekend. And so you will have no problem there. And there's plenty of parking if you just know where to look. Just don't give up. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be a warmer weekend, a mix of sun and clouds, more clouds than sun on Sunday. We set our clocks forward on Sunday early morning or Saturday night. We have cooler, wetter weather on the way for next week, and that may include some valley snow. Taking a look at our satellite and radar right now, high pressure is in control over the region, but it is not strong enough to keep the clouds out. And we have some wet weather on the west side of the state that's going to be moving in. That will not make it onto this side of the mountains, but the clouds will. So again, it is not going to be the bright blue skies of the past couple of days down in the valleys, but it is going to be even warmer. Here is a look at your weekend forecast. 54 on Saturday with partly cloudy skies. Few more clouds on Sunday, especially as we get into the late afternoon and evening. High temperature of 56 degrees. That's 10 degrees above average and a little bit breezy in the afternoon. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast. Take a look at some of the precipitation on the way in just a few minutes, Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. The return of nice weather also means the return of construction season.
Yeah. Crews are already gearing up for major projects in Northeast Spokane. This one starts on Monday. A detour will be in place along North Freya between East Garland and Wellesley as crews begin replacing a water main. The project is expected to last through the summer, and during that time, crews will also repave the road, improve the sidewalks, and install new stormwater management features. Some breaking news out of the NFL. The Seahawks are now on the hunt for a new starting quarterback.
In a surprise to just about everybody, Seattle traded Geno Smith to the Las Vegas Raiders today. Sports director Jack Wallace joins us now. So, Jack, what do the Hawks get in return here?
Well, not very much. Just a third-round pick, as all the Las Vegas Raiders needed to cough up to get their new quarterback. But it's not really what Seattle got. It's what they now don't have to get. Smith and the Seahawks were reportedly about $10 million away in contract negotiations. Seattle wanted to pay about $35 million, and he wanted about $45. According to NFL insiders, Seattle originally wanted All-Pro defensive end Max Crosby for Smith and wide receiver DK Metcalf, but Vegas shot that deal down pretty quickly. So now Seattle goes looking for their next quarterback after 3 years of Geno, and they only have Sam Howell and Jaron Hall on that roster in the QB spot. Reportedly, they're already pursuing Minnesota Viking quarterback Sam Darnold, so we'll see how it pans out. Derek, Kirsten, back to y'all.
All right. We'll see what happens. Still ahead here on 4 News Now.
I didn't know what was going on. Guns are pointed at my car. I was in shock.
A Lyft driver in Montana unknowingly becomes a getaway driver. Hear what led up to officers unloading on his car coming up.
The star of Vision Quest returns to Spokane. Our Jordan Smith spoke with Matthew Modine as he looks back on the movie and city that helped jumpstart his career. That's next here on 4 News Now.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
The 49th Annual Spokane Home and Garden Show, SpokaneHomeShows.com.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
All aboard for Model Train Magic. Join us Sunday, March 9th at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Experience amazing operating layouts in every scale, from tiny Z to giant G. Browse railroad art, memorabilia, and an incredible selection of trains and supplies. Plus, enjoy free parking and delicious food while your visit helps local children's charities. Get all the details at rivercitymodelers.org.
When it comes to buying used vehicles, we know that there's a lot of options for you out there.
Make Colville Toyota your first option for quality used vehicles.
Before our cars hit the lot, we inspect and repair any issues that we may find. We care about our customers and our cars, and it shows with the extra TLC that we put into them.
If you're in the market for a new, used, or certified vehicle, come to Colville Toyota and buy with confidence.
Because we're your small town dealership with a big heart.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and Prosser Digestive Health Center offers the full spectrum of digestive health care. Services provided by board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jack Brandenburg include colon cancer screenings, treatment for swallowing problems, inflammatory bowel disease, liver disorders, and more. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Hey Rob, let's gear up and go this year.
Try searching, fishing, and hunting.
I know where I'm going, yeah.
Let's go.
Where I This year, the outdoors is unleashed at the Big Horn Show, March 20th to 23rd at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Veterans, first responders, and military enjoy $7 tickets on Hero Day, plus a free Dave Bray USA concert. On Family Day, kids are free. Get tickets at BigHornShow.com. Presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians.
At the Coeur d'Alene Casino, we love the sound and excitement of winning. So much so that we've paid out over $73 million in 2024. That's a lot of woohoos. That's music to our ears.
Winning is just the beginning.
An 80s classic is turning 40 years old. If you've grown up in Spokane, you know all about Vision Quest. The movie was shot in Spokane back in 1985, featuring a young Matthew Modine who went to star on in several high-profile films like Full Metal Jacket.
Modine is back in town to celebrate the 40th anniversary this weekend as part of the Spokane International Film Festival. Jordan Smith sat down with the star actor and joins us from one of the many local landmarks that made its way into the film.
In the movie Vision Quest, Matthew Modine remembers running a lot. He ran across every single bridge here in Spokane, including this one on Monroe Street. And it immortalized our local landmarks in a film that put both Modine and Spokane on the map.
It's just as fresh and beautiful as it was back in '84 when we made the film.
Matthew Modine is back where it all started, here in the Lilac City, where he made Loudon Swain a household name.
The girl of my dreams lives under my own roof. I see her every day, but she thinks I'm a kid, immature, dumb jock, all of which is more or less true.
He came back in 2017 and 2012 before that, giving our news team a tour of the shooting locations seen throughout the film, like at the Ridpath Hotel.
I think I ran into this entrance here. Yeah, you did. To run in here and then go and go to the locker, put my red jacket on.
His role in Vision Quest jump-started his acting career, later getting cast by Stanley Kubrick in Full Metal Jacket.
That's a war face! Now let me see your war face!
And later earned a role as Papa in Stranger Things. He's back today ahead of the Spokane International Film Festival this weekend, meeting the community and aspiring film students during a 2-hour Q&A format, sharing advice and stories like how he convinced Stanley Kubrick not to kill off his character in Full Metal Jacket.
You should live, Stanley, because that is the real horror of war, having to spend the rest of your life with that in your mind.
I asked him if there was a place in Spokane that stands out all these years later. His answer, the bridges.
And how important those bridges are because they connect us. And as a metaphor, as a kind of spiritual metaphor, it's so important to be able to have those kind of bridges to bring the community together.
For 4 News Now, I'm Jordan Smith.
Welcome back to town, Mr. Modine. You can catch the 40th anniversary of Vision Quest this Sunday at the Fox Theater. Modine will be there for a live Q&A with author Jess Walters. Also this weekend, the 26th annual Spokane International Film Festival, which runs Friday through Sunday, and tickets are going quick.
Well, you can go see Matthew Modine and go see the Zephyr. The weather is going to be great to go out to the stadium. Temperatures will be in the 40s during the game, and a nice weekend to be in downtown Spokane. Not so great next week if you want to be out and about. I'll explain after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now, Hoops in the Desert Gonzaga Tournament coverage is brought to you by BECU.
The future's uncertain, but you're more likely to get a high-paying gig if you're armed with college or career training after high school. WA Grant makes that education affordable or even free. See if you qualify at wagrant.org.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
How do you keep performing at a high level when you're a man over 40? By taking Manpower. Manpower helps your body produce and conserve your own natural testosterone for a healthy sex life and positive mental attitude. Experience a vibrant, active life again with the energy and drive of a younger you. Manpower is available at any Mother's Cupboard location, Lincoln Heights, North Point Plaza, or University Road in the Valley.
Mother's Cupboard, things that make you feel good.
All right, he's fixed. Place should be ready by game time.
Ah, sweet, man. But hey, since you're here, you want to play a quick game of horse?
I've never played before, but, well, I just get into the hoop?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Like that?
You know what? Forget the game. Show me that work you did on the furnace earlier.
Okay, yeah. That was pretty good, though, right?
Let's just worry about the furnace for now.
You think I could dunk?
He's Mayberry's sheriff without a gal.
Hello, Doc.
Will Andy go a-courting with Bachelorette number 1, 2, or 3?
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Watch MeTV, weeknights at 8, over the air on KXLY 4.2.
Tonight, David Muir reporting 2 cold cases.
She was trying to protect her daughter.
It gives you chills even today.
Yes.
What links both of those cases is cutting-edge forensic technology inside this lab.
Catching the Killers, 2020 tonight on ABC.
I did not think they were coming for me.
What one Lyft driver in Minnesota thought was going to be a routine pickup and drop-off ends with officers leaving thousands of dollars in damages to his car. Abraham Otto says that day has destroyed his sense of safety.
Yeah, it all started when Otto picked up who he thought were 2 paying passengers.
The only thing was when they got in the car, they were like sitting lower. That's the only thing that I noticed.
Well, soon after, he was surrounded by officers with guns drawn, yelling at everyone to get out of the car. A criminal complaint states officers were conducting a high-risk traffic stop that Otto didn't know that he was transporting a wanted fugitive. Before getting in his car, investigators say the suspect ran away from police and drove down a 6-foot embankment to escape.
As I walked away from my car 4 to 5 feet, all of them that had guns pointed at the car started shooting.
Otto took this video moments after as police searched the car for the suspect's gun. Otto says he now struggles to get back to his daily life since he keeps replaying the moment in his head. There's the video there. To make matters worse, he is stuck with a $2,500 deductible.
Somebody's got to get a GoFundMe going for that, I think.
Very
right?
true.
Yeah.
Man, scary stuff for sure. All right, not scary is our weather this weekend. Maybe next week is a little scary, but not the weekend.
Yeah, and only scary if you have something outdoors planned. You need it to be dry. Our high temperature today, 49 degrees, which is a little above average. I did hear some complaints about it being a little chilly, but we were above average, and it is going to be warmer this weekend, but it was still jacket weather today, and we started the day off at a cool 28 degrees. Our sunset tonight, 5:45, which is nice, getting a little later. We're pushing it an hour later on Sunday, daylight saving time this weekend. Meanwhile, it is 44 degrees right now in Spokane. Real pretty sky over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. A packed house there for State B. Partly cloudy in Coeur d'Alene right now, and it is 42 degrees. Hour by hour, your Saturday forecast. As I said, it is not going to be a cloudless sky this weekend, but we are going to be in and out of the clouds. The best chance to see the clouds tomorrow will be the first part of the day, filtering our sunshine to start. 40 degrees by 9 o'clock after a morning low below freezing. Will be 49 degrees at noon with partly sunny skies. More sunshine as we get into the afternoon. High temperature of 54 degrees. That's 8 degrees above our average high. Around the region, a lot of 50s. 61 in Lewiston tomorrow. A couple spots staying in the 40s, but even in the 50s in Bonners Ferry and Sandpoint, as well as Kellogg. Right around the Spokane area, 50 in Spirit Lake, will be 52 in Deer Park, 55 in Meade and the Spokane Valley, and 53 73 in Spangle and Coeur d'Alene. Our high temperature trend a little bit warmer on Sunday, but also a little more cloudy. If we see some more clearing, we could see that temperature getting closer to 60 degrees, and then we cool down just a little below average as we get into next week. And we do have some wet weather coming. Tracking our weather pattern, ridge of high pressure in place, but it is centered to the south and east of us. So we are right on the very edge of the storm track. We'll see the clouds filtering through as these systems approach. A slight chance of precipitation Monday as our ridge breaks down. Here's Tuesday at 9 o'clock. As we get into Wednesday and Thursday, a much better chance that we're going to be seeing that wet weather. And it will fall in a variety of forms, both rain and snow, depending on the timing. But this is all adding up to snow in the mountains where we certainly need it. I'll be talking more about that and have your past report over the weekend. There's some times you might want to avoid. That's coming up in the next half hour, Derek.
All right, Chris, talk to you then. Within the last few hours, a death row inmate in South Carolina became the first person in over a decade to be killed by a firing squad.
This is Brad Sigmund. He was convicted of killing his ex-girlfriend's parents in 2001 before being executed. Sigmund delivered a closing statement that he said was one of love and a calling to my fellow Christians to help us end the death penalty. The firing squad could soon become more common. In Idaho, there's a bill to make it the main execution method heading to Governor Little's desk. And Mary Sheridan explains why some lawmakers are against this change.
Kirsten, Derek, a handful of states, including Idaho, allow for firing squads under certain circumstances. In the Gem state, it became a backup method back in 2023, when prisons could obtain the drugs necessary for lethal injection. The bill cites the botched execution of Thomas Creech last year, when the execution team was not able to find a suitable vein for an IV line. Supporters of the bill say a firing squad is more humane.
In my view, the firing squad is a more humane way to execute those on death row because it is quick, it is certain. It brings justice for the victims and their families.
One Idaho Republican argued a firing squad is anything but humane.
The consequences of a botched firing squad execution are more graphic, more mentally, psychologically devastating than any botched attempt with a lethal drug.
Even if Governor Little signs the bill into law, the Department of Corrections could not execute anyone with a firing squad until it finishes construction on a new facility. In studio tonight, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.
Mary, thank you. Still ahead. We'll tell you the reason a 4-year-old in Wisconsin called the police on his mom and what officers did to help cheer him up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Let's read some reviews. 5 stars. My shopping experience was excellent. We think you're excellent, Deborah.
We would buy from them again. Highly recommended. Thanks, John, and we can't wait to see you again.
During Kerner Furniture's Customer Appreciation Sale, enjoy the best shopping experience as well as low sale prices on fine home furnishings.
We also guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices, and we will beat any in the area.
Stop by today for 5-star shopping and great sale pricing during Kerner Furniture's Customer Appreciation Sale.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
I've been dealing with my weight issues for all my life. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stay home and just
be a couch potato. I wanted to have a fresh start. Spokane Wellness Group has helped me stay on track. When I started losing the weight, then I felt more comfortable. I feel wonderful right now because I've lost 65 pounds. It doesn't take me 10 minutes to walk across the parking garage anymore. I would encourage anybody to go to the Spokane Wellness Group. They stay with you every step of the way.
Do you have a favorite high school athlete that deserves special recognition? Go to KXLY.com. Vote for your favorite female and male athlete. Each winner will receive Papa Murphy's Pizza for a whole month. 4 News Now, Player of the Month, brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza.
Karen Reed facing a retrial for killing her police officer boyfriend.
So, did you drive your car into John?
The person behind the new documentary speaks out.
Do you think that all of this could have an impact in the future trial?
Monday on Good Morning America.
The 49th Annual Spokane Home and Garden Show, SpokaneHomeShows.com.
Around the nation, new details tonight on the death of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife.
Yeah, the medical examiner's office says the 95-year-old died of natural causes related to severe heart disease. She also said advanced Alzheimer's was a significant contributing factor. His wife, Betsy Arakawa, died from the hantavirus several days before Hackman. The ME said it's possible he was unable to care for himself and may not even have been aware of his wife's passing. The ME also said Hackman's body was tested for hantavirus, COVID-19, and other respiratory illnesses, but they all came back negative. She said his body did not show signs of dehydration, but there was also no food in his stomach.
President Donald Trump on Thursday signed executive actions that delay for nearly a month tariffs on all products from Mexico and Canada that are covered by the USMCA treaty.
That's the agreement signed during Trump's first term. This is a significant walkback of the administration's signature economic plan that has rattled markets, businesses, and consumers. CNN's Julia Benbrook breaks down this week's back and forth on tariffs.
Just hours before his joint address to Congress, President Donald Trump enacted 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, a move that received criticism from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, with several of them calling on him to backtrack. In his speech, he admitted that Americans might feel a little disturbance, but added, quote, "We are okay with that." The very next day, he announced a short-term exemption for the auto industry, and later in the week, delayed the tariffs on goods that are covered by the trade agreement signed between the 3 countries during his first term.
I wanted to help Mexico and Canada to a certain extent. We're a big country, and they do a lot of their business with us, whereas in our case, it's much less significant. We do very little with Canada by comparison. And I wanted to help the American car makers until April 2nd.
The delay Trump announced is only for a month, and the reciprocal tariffs, which Trump initially framed as matching other countries dollar for dollar on their taxes on U.S. imports, are still expected to go into effect on April 2nd. Some of the details about which countries and which products will be affected remain unclear. A trade war among the 3 nations poses significant risk to all 3 countries. The back and forth on tariffs alone is causing confusion. Trump has routinely threatened or briefly put in place tariffs only to announce delays or pauses, leaving corporate America unclear on how to invest and whether to hire. At the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
We have much more coming up on 4 News Now at 6:30.
Including if egg prices are finally starting to fall. Plus, the Moses Lake School District is forced to close an elementary school for the rest of the year. The district's plan to make sure students still get an in-person education after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you a pour-over purist? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Hey Rob, let's gear up and go this year.
Try searching, fishing, and hunting.
I know where I'm going, yeah. Let's go.
This year, the outdoors is unleashed at the Bighorn Show, March 20th through 23rd at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Veterans, first responders, and military enjoy $7 tickets on Hero Day, plus a free Dave Bray USA concert. On Family Day, kids are free. Get tickets at bighornshow.com. Presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here. We provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions. Home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
All aboard for Model Train Magic. Join us Sunday, March 9th at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Experience amazing operating layouts in every scale, from tiny Z to giant G. Browse railroad art, memorabilia, and an incredible selection of trains and supplies. Plus, enjoy free parking and delicious food while your visit helps local children's charities. Get all the details at rivercitymodelers.org.
Your home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, welcome back. Students at Groff Elementary in Moses Lake will still be learning from home next week because of a faulty electrical system at their school.
The school district has a plan to get those kids back in the classroom, but things are going to look a lot different. Derek Strom went to Moses Lake to see how the district's plan will work.
It's important for them to have that connection with their classmates as well as their instructor.
The Moses Lake School District says that staff has been working constantly to figure out a plan to get Groff Elementary students back in the classroom, but figuring out how to find space for 400 students, even across an entire district, is challenging. The district says returning to in-person learning has been the goal since Groff was shut down for the year due to issues with its electrical system.
Safety is top priority for us, for our students as well as our staff, and the district needed to make this decision in order to keep everybody safe and to have time to go in and remedy the facility and its issues as effectively as we can.
The school district says that staff is working on all the different logistical things it takes to move over 400 kids to different elementary schools in the district, and that includes trying to keep every single grade group together. In an email to parents, the district broke down how each grade would be separated and sent to different schools in the district. Kindergartners and second graders will go to Lakeview Terrace. First grade and life skills students will go to Garden Heights. Third graders will go to Longview. And fourth and fifth graders will go to a building on Vanguard Academy's campus.
The one thing that we are excited about in that process, if you can be excited about having to do this, is we are keeping grade levels together.
Groff students will have the same teachers. The PE and music teachers from Groff will stay with the students as well. In order to get each student to the right school, the district will use Groff as a transportation hub. Parents will drop their students off at Groff, and a bus will take them to their new school. That system is expected to start on the 17th. In Moses Lake, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, it is Friday, and Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker has a beautiful weekend in store for us.
That is right, and what a great start to the weekend. Nice Friday, and I'm just loving this live view over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena at the twilight sky. Just a few clouds, starting to see Venus pop up there, and a packed parking lot at State B. A fun night to be in downtown Spokane. Our high temperatures today, we're running above average. Actually, Spokane, one of the few spots that stayed in the 40s. It was 50 in Bonners Ferry, Sandpoint, in Coeur d'Alene, 51 in Ritzville, 50 in Colville, 48 degrees today in Pullman, and 56 in Lewiston. Temperatures right now still in the mid-40s in Spokane and 42 in Coeur d'Alene. We'll be dropping down into the 30s by later this evening. Definitely a jacket night if you are heading into downtown for some Friday night fun. On our satellite and radar, it has not been a cloudless sky today, nor will it be this weekend. We have a ridge of high pressure that's keeping the storms away, but we're close enough to the storm track that the clouds are having no trouble making their way in. With that in mind, here is your Saturday planner. Starting off the day right around freezing. We'll be in the 40s by 10 o'clock on our way to a high of 54 degrees with partly to mostly sunny skies. High temperature 46. That's our average high. It gets even warmer for the second half of the weekend. I'll tell you all about that and have your ski report in just a few minutes, Derek.
All right, Chris. Well, finally, some good news on the price of eggs. According to the Department of Agriculture, the national price of wholesale eggs has dropped. The department says the average price for a dozen eggs is now $6.85. That's down $1.20 from last week. The department attributes the price drop to a decline in demand and the slowdown of bird flu outbreaks.
Tomorrow is International Women's Day, and the International Rescue Committee hosted an event today celebrating immigrant and refugee women in Spokane.
It celebrated and connected these women with different immigrant and refugee organizations across the city. Madeline Mullins has the story.
Awa Haidari came to the United States in 2021.
Now we are here, starting a new life.
Originally from Afghanistan, Haidari escaped the country with her sisters when the Taliban took over.
So that was the time that we had no hope, no dream to stay there. And also, if they took us, they will kill us.
Once in America, she says getting settled in was a challenge.
When I came here, it was a little bit hard for me to how I like the language or the job, all of this. But I tried so hard.
She says events like this could have helped, which is why she now works at the International Rescue Committee, helping women who are in the shoes she was in years ago.
They ask me a lot of time, what should we do? Where we should go to enroll their kids in this school? Where we should, they have a lot of questions. So they need, definitely they need somebody to help them.
For many of the women here, they were able to connect with services that offer legal aid and childcare, as well as other women that have been through similar experiences as them.
An event like this just gives women an opportunity to connect with one another and also to see other women who look like them, who live in Spokane, and also just to know that they have a community that cares about them.
Haidari says to be able to celebrate the bravery it took each of these women to leave home and the strength that all women hold is a special thing.
In Afghanistan, I remember the women didn't have that much opportunity to celebrate, but here the women have a lot of opportunity, and when they discover their talent and show the others that what the woman can do.
And one that she is happy to be a part of. In Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
All right, Washington State and Eastern Washington shared a joint football pro day this morning.
Yeah, the Cougs and Eags presented the best draft hopefuls ahead of the NFL draft in April.
It's the best part of the offseason in football, and our sports reporter Sydney Berger was down in Pullman to talk to a few of these top players, getting some reps in.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gold Seal Plumbing.
Can you believe Northern Quest let me test drive their next Mercedes giveaway?
Pretty sure they said around the block.
Figure of speech. Besides, we had to see what it could do. Look at this beauty.
It's pretty.
I especially like the front view. Come have a look.
You have a look.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes SUV.
Are you okay?
Why do you ask?
For over 40 years, Parker Toyota has been dedicated to serving the people of North Idaho with top quality used vehicles that exceed industry standards.
That's because every used car undergoes a rigorous 160-point inspection. If it doesn't meet our standards, it doesn't belong on our lot.
Providing the highest quality used cars and trucks is just the beginning of our commitment to you as a customer.
Come see our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
BECU was happy to award the People Helping People Award to Feast World Kitchen.
The mission of Feast World Kitchen is to elevate and empower former refugees and immigrants. We use international food as the platform for people to build skills and share their culture with Spokane.
You don't even have to travel to a different country. You just come here, experience the food.
BECU is just really proud to partner with Feast World Kitchen as they further the mission in Spokane.
Oh, are you all right?
Hardly. I stubbed my toe really bad.
Ouch, I hate that. Still, we should get this beauty back to Northern Quest before they send out a search party. Wow, such chivalry.
Yeah? Must have hit my head. Oh. Oh.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes SUV.
Next, E.T. Before her SNL return, we're one-on-one with Lady Gaga talking love and mayhem.
This was a big deal.
Plus, the fierce females of Yellow Jackets are
spilling the E.T.
Next,
Watch
E.T.
4 News Now at 6 and Entertainment Tonight at 7:30.
For March only, buy one window or door and get the second 40% off. Plus, get an additional $750 off your entire project. Schedule your complimentary consultation. Call Renewal by Anderson today.
Gonzaga men's basketball enters the WCC tournament led by the nation's assist leader in both Gonzaga and WCC season record assister Ryan Nembhard. But with this week's news of him not being selected to the Bob Cousy Award finalist, that for the best point guard in the country, the team had a little bit of mixed reactions.
It is what it is, honestly, you know. I don't vote on that, so it is what it is, you know. I'm trying to win games with the guys, and that's my ultimate goal. I didn't come here to win no individual awards. I came here to win games and go far in the tournament, so that's what I'm looking forward to do.
Nembhard's teammates were a bit more frank in their notes to the news.
It's crazy, you know. It's crazy. It's outlandish, but you know that's how it is. You know, sometimes it's just how basketball goes, man. You get snubbed for certain things, but you know his mindset about everything is really impressive. You know, just not even caring about certain things and not caring about his individual self. That just goes to show what he is as a player, as a dude. So, you know, all props to my guy, for sure.
What matters, we play a team sport, it's not an individual sport. Individual accolades are cool, but like it really comes from winning. And that's what we're looking forward to. That's where my mindset is on. I know the guys are there as well.
The Zags' most likely opponent in the semifinals is the San Francisco Dons. We'll hear a little bit extra about the players and the potential matchup on Nightside. 48 more days to go until the NFL draft, and Washington State and the Eastern Washington draft hopefuls attended the Joint Football Pro Day this morning. Our sports reporter Sydney Berger was there to witness some of the best of these programs.
Today is a day about the stats and the numbers, but for the Washington State and Eastern Washington players that participated in Pro Day, it's about everything else that led them to this moment. 27 NFL scouts were in attendance for a Cougar-Eagle combined Pro Day. Washington State's Esa Pole knew today was his moment.
The biggest thing is just a relief that is, I got it out the way. I gave it everything I got. A lot of people say that they like what they saw. I'm hoping that, that comes with some action, and just wanted to put on for the Cougs.
WSU's top receiver for the past 2 seasons is also the biggest name representing Washington State in the draft. Kyle Williams attended the NFL Combine a few days ago and was most likely confident enough in that performance to skip out on WSU's Pro Day. But Eagles pass catcher Efton Chisholm will likely go down as one of the best in program history after a record-breaking career at Eastern. He says loyalty is an easy trait to sell to NFL teams.
Going through the whole transfer portal, NIL, and then, for me to stay, I hope that, that has a impression on these guys and they see the loyalty I have, and then just the career and number-wise I've put up and chasing Coop and trying to be as close as I can to him as a receiver. So, it's been awesome. Eastern's prepared me for this moment, and I'm very thankful I'm an Eagle. Players
took on the bench press, vertical jump, broad jump, shuttles, and the 40-yard dash. And while the 40 times are kept with the scouts, Pole heard some positive rumors.
Honestly, I heard like 3 different times. So I'm going to pick the fastest one. I'm going to tell you the fastest one. We're not going to listen to the other one. I heard a 5.21, which is pretty good. And I thought that's the fastest I've ever ran since I've been training. So felt like I was flying today. And if anything else comes out on Twitter, fake news.
Reporting in Pullman, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
Thank you very much, Sydney. And now moving to the girls' 3A semifinals in basketball in Tacoma. By the skin of their teeth, the Central Valley Bears are moving on to the championship with a 51-49 win over Garfield, surviving a late 10-2 Bulldogs run. Their title game tomorrow at 3 p.m. And this is just getting ridiculous. The Gonzaga Prep Bullpups have made another dramatic comeback overtime win. The Clutch Jeans overloading in Tacoma. Bullpups onto the title match after a 15-3 overtime, 33-18 second half run. They'll play tomorrow late at 9 p.m. So I just can't believe it. They refuse to lose over and over. Are the Bullpups the team of destiny this year?
Especially in a season when two of their best players are out with injuries. To do what they're doing is pretty remarkable.
Unreal.
Lots of action across the street in the 2B and 1B stuff. I'm guessing you're keeping that under wraps until Nightside tonight? Okay.
Plenty more to come.
It's a big secret. Thanks, Jack.
Well, the Spokane Transit Authority is rolling out 7 new buses with a brand new look.
Yeah, double-decker buses will run from Spokane to Cheney starting this September. You may spot them around town. Getting ready for action, Allison Martinez has a closer look at the new rides.
You no longer have to go to England to ride in one of these. Spokane Transit Authority is busy assembling a fleet of 7 and getting drivers ready to go.
Everyone's really excited about them.
Towering 14 feet high, these double-decker buses have been turning heads across Spokane County. Right now, they are only on the road for testing and training. Come fall, they will hold up to 120 passengers.
This is just part of our commitment to the community. So this is one of the last components of our investments into the West Plains as part of our Stay Moving Forward strategic plan.
The buses will connect Spokane and Cheney and go the distance for students at Eastern Washington University. Right now, those routes are standing room only.
They're, I think, really excited about it. It's just going to be a really new experience for them to be able to actually sit, possibly do their homework, instead of being in those standing only loads.
And while you ride, you'll see new upgrades like individual air vents and reading lights. You can officially climb on board this September. In Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
That is exciting. Well, here are 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be warmer this weekend. Temperatures in the mid-50s, a mix of sun and clouds. More clouds than sun at times, especially on Sunday. We spring forward. Daylight saving time begins. Expect cooler, wetter weather next week. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
This year, the outdoors is unleashed at the Big Horn Show, March 20th through 23rd at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Veterans, first responders, and military enjoy $7 tickets on Hero Day, plus a free Dave Bray USA concert. Get tickets at bighornshow.com. Presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians.
Are you struggling to get through the day? Are you experiencing chronic pain, burning, numbness, and tingling in your hands or feet? Pay attention, because you are probably experiencing peripheral neuropathy. The most common symptoms are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, and problems with balance. Neuropathy is treatable, and our office can help. It's time to get real results. Pick up your phone and call us right now. If you're one of the first 25 callers, you'll receive a free nerve damage screening. This nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious nerve damage and if you're qualified for our cutting-edge treatment program to stop the nerve damage. Don't wait until it's too late and your symptoms get so bad that you lose your freedom and are restricted to a wheelchair, walker, or need amputation. Call now to be one of the first 25 callers to receive a free nerve damage screening. Hurry, call now to find out if you qualify for our free nerve damage screening and see how we can change your life. It's time to feel better. Call today.
Bill's Heating would like to congratulate Dino Scarpa on winning 2 tickets to the WCC tournament in Vegas.
Hey, Ben, I make this shot, you have to take me with you to Vegas. Deal?
All right, fine. But you got 1 shot.
Watch and learn. Okay. All right. 2 out of 3.
Celebrate 30 years of winning at the Kootenai Casino with exciting promotions including daily hot spins, a special St. Patrick's Day drawing, and anniversary cash and bonus play giveaways. Ready to get away this March? Stay Sunday through Thursday at the Kootenai Falls Lodge for just $59 per night, or a Riverview room for $79 and get a free $30 Kootenai credit included. Come stay and win at the inn. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverIn.com.
This year, the outdoors is unleashed at the Bighorn Show, March 20th through 23rd at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Veterans, first responders, and military enjoy $7 tickets on Hero Day, plus a free Dave Bray USA concert. Get tickets at bighornshow.com. Presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians.
The 49th Annual Spokane Home and Garden Show, SpokaneHomeShows.com.
Welcome back. I'm sure we can all relate. You get home, you've had a long day at work, you just want to dig into a pint of ice cream, only to find out someone else finished it.
Well, a 4-year-old in Wisconsin may have taken it a little too far.
Hello? This is Racine County 911. What's the address of the emergency?
My mom is being bad.
Okay. What's going on?
Hello? Come and get my mommy.
Okay, what's going on?
Come get my mommy.
Do you know your... Hi, what's going on over there?
Oh, this little one got the phone, and he's 4.
Okay.
And we're trying to catch him because he said he was going to call 911. No, I got him. I just called the bully, and I just told her to come and get my mommy. And I just told her, and I just had to get my mommy, and I just told her to put her to jail. So leave me alone.
Put her to jail. When officers arrived at the residence, the boy told them he no longer wanted his mom to go to jail. Police returned the next day, though, with a surprise delivery of ice cream for that boy.
So rewarding terrible behavior is what you're saying. No, oh my
They didn't consult us.
All right, oh my gosh.
I just told Derek yesterday that his wife gave my daughter a pair of sunglasses, and I was accused of moving them and getting rid of them. But at least I didn't get 911 calls.
Oh my goodness.
Things are okay. 4-year-olds, they'll say the
precocious
things, right?
little darlings, aren't they? Oh my goodness.
Well, much better for some of your friends up on the mountain.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been getting reports from the hills this week, and I'm very jealous, and I want to start off showing this picture from today from Schweitzer. I have not seen this particular view sent in. You could see the yurt there. This is the backside, and that's a good spot to stop. And I have a feeling that my friends did make a few stops at that yurt. This is the gang. I have friends from out of town. They've been at Schweitzer enjoying the most amazing conditions, and I love it when people come from other parts of the country and they get the best of the Inland Northwest, and they certainly have. That's Jizzy Schrader from Detroit. My husband, Steve Cosgrove, came all the way from South Carolina. My nephew, Dr. Jake Evans from Alabama, and Jeff Bassano from Detroit. They love it here, and so do we. We're so lucky. It's fun to see our beautiful area through the eyes of people from other parts of the country. The ski report is great. There has been some new snow this week. Plenty of snow. Help yourself. And the groomers are out, and it's cold enough that that snow is maintaining its goodness, and so it will be a beautiful weekend on the mountain. And it's one of those great weekends where you can ski all day, and then one day, and then play golf the next day. Going over the passes to Sunday, we are going to get some snow. Snoqualmie, 3 to 6 inches of snow. Stevens Pass, 3 to 6 inches of snow, and less than an inch at Lookout Pass. We'll see that coming in later. Our forecast radar, starting off at our current time, will show that how the clouds are going to be drifting through. Here's 9 a.m. Saturday. We'll get some time where we see the sun. We'll get some time where the clouds increase. Here's 6 o'clock Saturday. I would count on some sunshine the second part of the day on Saturday, and we may even start off the day on Sunday with some, but then the clouds will increase. Here's Sunday, 7 o'clock, starting to see some hints of precipitation in the mountains, and of course that snow over the mountain passes if you are heading over I-90 to go to the west side this weekend. And with that system approaching, our winds are going to be picking up a little bit on Sunday. We set our clocks forward Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then there is more mountain snow going to be piling up next week for more great skiing and more great conditions in terms of our snowpack, which is running a little bit below average. Derek?
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, dust off your golf gloves because golf season has returned to the inland Northwest with the Liberty Lake and Meadowood golf courses opening today.
To help you get excited in this week's Air for Adventure, we're soaring above one of the most popular golf courses in Spokane. Let's go for a ride over the Wandamere Golf Course.
We're here at Wandamere Golf Course, here in the north end of Spokane. Beautiful day out here. I know we have a little smoke coverage, which has been kind of the normal out here this golf season, but still, course is in great shape. Kind of used to be almost a little hidden jewel out here, and with how much everything's developed up north, we're definitely getting a little busier. I think golf during COVID, it's one of the few things we could still get outdoors and enjoy, so it seems like golf everywhere is kind of up right now, and we've definitely seen that as well. We are a family-run business. We started in 1929. Been here ever since, stayed in the family. I'll be the 5th generation to go through here. Been through some changes. We used to have ski jumps and swimming and all sorts of horseback riding, more like picnic, fun park place, and then converted to golf course and been that way since. First 9 is pretty open. You can definitely get away with spraying it off the tee a little bit out here, but around the greens, they are kind of smaller greens and some tricky slopes to them, so it definitely comes down to the short game out here. Back 9 definitely have some tricky holes, finishing 16, 17, 18. The river kind of comes into play there. As far as walking wise, it is a pretty walkable course, not too hilly, about 6,000 yards from the back tee box. Here in Spokane, we don't realize, I think, how spoiled we are when it comes to golf. Not only the prices, but the options as well. Within a 20-minute drive, you have about 10 to 12 courses to choose from and all reasonable price. So we definitely are a nice golfing town to be at.
And before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Wing Sales has huge selection and expert installation on gas, pellet, electric, and wood stoves.
For warehouse pricing, delivery, and expert installation, it's Wing Sales, safes, stoves, and more.
Visit our warehouse, showroom corner of Trent and Freya.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show. R&R RV North Spokane is hosting the Grand National RV Show March 13th through the 22nd. Shop over 140 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show March 13th through 22nd indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing and giveaways. Visit rnrrv.com for more info.
Entertaining, innovating, fascinating, educating. A must attend. The 49th Annual Spokane Home and Garden Show today through Sunday at the Downtown Spokane Convention Center. Hundreds of exhibits, quality products, expert services, creative ideas, designer vignettes, free seminars, and you could win a greenhouse. Play free mini golf for prizes, Barrels and Brews Friday, Mimosas Sunday, and so much more. Today through Sunday at the Downtown Spokane Convention Center. The 49th Annual Spokane Home and Garden Show. SpokaneHomeshows.com.
Spokane's hottest music.
Break me for so done with you, girl. I've been popping, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hot 96.9.
Wing Sales has huge selection and expert installation on gas, pellet, electric, and wood stoves.
For warehouse pricing, delivery, and expert installation, it's Wing Sales, safes, stoves, and more.
Visit our warehouse, showroom corner of Trent and Freya.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
It's going to be a decent weekend. Temperatures in the mid-50s, about 10 degrees above average.
Yeah, not bad.
I know. We're very happy about it. We're just going to get out and enjoy it starting in about 7 seconds.
All right, thanks for being with us here on 4 News Now at 6.
We'll see you at 11.